So what is going on, guys? I am Black Ops Amazing. Welcome back to another video where today I am going to be showing you a zombies Easter egg in the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer alpha. I was almost about to say beta, but I want to show you this Easter egg, talk about its history and what implications this could have on the game. A zombies Easter egg appearing in multiplayer. This isn't something new, we have seen this in the past. There have been plenty of zombies Easter eggs in multiplayer maps. If we go back to BO3 and 4, we saw the statues of Primis loads of different times. That was probably the most popular one, but then we also go back to Nuketown where we had the mannequins that turned into zombies. There was that Easter egg where once you turned away, they would begin to follow you, and the animations that the mannequins had to walk were the same as the zombies. One of my favourite zombies Easter eggs on multiplayer, I believe, was on Studio, which is the remake for Firing Range on BO2. If you go inside of one of the huts, on the wall you can see multiple different zombies weapons. One of them is the Soliquifier, you can also see the ray gun. I always thought that one was pretty cool, and then we also had Richtofen's book, or his diary, which again appeared on a few different maps. The main one I can remember is Nuketown. On the bookshelf you will find it there. The biggest one I would say was on the multiplayer map Infection, where you could see Samantha's house. At least at the time we thought this, because this was found at the start of BO3, where previously we had the Origins ending, but we didn't really know too much about it. We didn't know this house belonged to Dr. Monty. We found that out later on, but we could just see out of the map, floating on a random rock, was Monty's house. And then to take it a step even further, we had a multiplayer map that was revolved around zombies. It was called Der Schatten, which is German for the shadow. I've probably pronounced that wrong, but this map took place in the village of Der. When you play the zombies map, you are in the castle on the hill. If you look out, you can see the village, and then we go to the multiplayer map, we are actually playing in the village. A massive part of this map is one of the Origins robots. It is just lying here on the ground. You can also see this from the castle of Der, with it being essentially a zombies map in multiplayer. As you would imagine, there are loads of different smaller zombies Easter eggs hidden within it. For example, you can hear our Primis characters Richtofen, Takeo, Nikolai and Dempsey through a radio on the gondola control panel. You can also find several zombies around the map. However, instead of the yellow eyes which they had on Horizon, in the multiplayer map their eyes are red, and as you would expect, you can find things such as Samantha's teddy bear, more statues of Primis, and on the multiplayer map Metro, which I think was in BO3, it might have been Black Ops 4, I didn't really play too much multiplayer on that, but we can also find perk bottles. Those are just a few of the many zombies Easter eggs we can find in multiplayer. And now we come over to Black Ops Cold War, where over the past day or so, everyone's been playing the alpha. There are a few different multiplayer maps you can try. This is only multiplayer, but on one of the maps, which is Moscow, there is a couple of zombies Easter eggs. The first one, in the map, you can find a Matryoshka doll. Now, if you knew nothing about zombies, if you haven't played the map Ascension, you probably wouldn't think anything of this. Moscow, of course, takes place in Russia. Matryoshka dolls are Russian, so to find one of these in this map wouldn't be out of the ordinary. You wouldn't think anything of it, but if you've played zombies, if you've played Ascension, you straight away should recognise this. Not only is it something we find in Ascension, but it's actually a weapon that you use in zombies. They're kind of like a tactical grenade where once you throw them, they act as a cluster bomb and explode multiple times. But then looking even further into the map, you can find another Matryoshka doll, but this one you can see is Richtofen. Again, if we go to the Ascension map, we can find this same doll. The difference is we have more of them in zombies. Not only do we have Richtofen, we can also find Takeo, Nikolai and Dempsey Matryoshka dolls as well, but there is only the Richtofen doll in Black Ops Cold War. So what does this mean? Why are we seeing it? Why is there a zombies Easter egg in the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer? And even more so, it belongs to the Ether storyline. Richtofen is a part of Ether. Now, this hasn't been 100% confirmed, but we have had little teasers suggesting that Ether is returning in Black Ops Cold War in some way, shape or form. We've heard the Juggernog theme song, we've seen the Monkey Bomb and Nakda and Toten in the 11-second teaser trailer. So Ether is coming back. I think we can safely say that. But as for our characters, Ultimus, Primis, Richtofen, Takeo, Nikolai and Dempsey, they are gone. Their story ended in Tagdo Toten. They died, and then the multiverse was destroyed. So there seemed to be no coming back for those characters, yet we can see an Easter egg of Richtofen in Black Ops Cold War. Surely if Treyarch wanted to end their story and go off with a new set of characters in Ether, we wouldn't be seeing Richtofen in Black Ops Cold War. Now, this could just be as simple as them being not lazy, but reusing assets instead of creating new ones. We do know they didn't have as much time to create this game as they usually would have, so maybe due to time restrictions, we are going to see a lot of used assets in Black Ops Cold War, and this is simply one of them. It could mean nothing at all, and it's just a reused model, or maybe there is a deeper meaning. This is Treyarch at the end of the day, so we never know. Even the smallest things sometimes mean something. And going back to the Ascension Matryoshka dolls, you can actually interact with them, and when you do, the characters, whoever you are playing as, will talk to the doll, and the doll will reply. So I'm going to play you the conversations that our characters have with the dolls, and then I'll come back after.
I will not work for you.
Hey, I used to have some of these back home.
Don't breathe on me.
I have sister who used to make these. She's a bitch.
Oh, you look just like my sister.
A cute little trinket. Maybe there's vodka inside, eh?
Your breath smells like death.
Matryoshka!
Good day, Doctor.
How did they get that little person inside?
Stop tickling me.
I used to crush these when I was a child to hear my sister cry in anguish.
I hate you, RICHTOFEN.
It rubs the lotion on the doll. It does this every time. Or else it gets the hose again.
You suck, RICHTOFEN.
Oh, there's a doll inside a doll inside a doll. Sounds perverse.
Hey, good looking.
Is this a doll or an action figure?
You ugly American.
Just what I need, a crappy Russian toy.
Big Dempsey, you're so big.
Oh, something new?
Oh, hi, Dempsey.
Is this a doll or an action figure?
Hey, what's up, Tack?
How many surprises do you hide, little one?
Oh, the Emperor.
Most beautiful work of craftsmanship.
Oh, hi, Takeo.
Most beautiful work of craftsmanship.
Your eyes are empty, Takeo.
There is honor in this, because Takeo says it is so.
So those were the conversations that Ultimus had with the dolls back in Ascension. I had to show you guys this because a lot of them are really funny. But back to the point of this video. Yes, this is a zombies Easter egg in a multiplayer map in Black Ops Cold War, but does it mean anything? As we've seen, we've had loads of zombies Easter eggs in multiplayer before, although there has never really seemed to have been a connection. What's different this time around though is Ether, at least with our Primis and Ultimus crew, ended in BO4. It seems like we are playing with a new set of characters in Black Ops Cold War, not RICHTOFEN, Takeo, Nikolai and Dempsey, yet we are seeing those characters return in multiplayer. Only as a small Easter egg, but they are still referenced. Do I think this means they are returning? No, but since they are a part of the Ether universe, that doesn't mean they can't be referenced through Easter eggs like this, ciphers, radios. That doesn't mean we won't be hearing from RICHTOFEN, Takeo, Nikolai and Dempsey again. In fact, I think we will. I just don't think we're going to be playing as them, and I don't think they're going to be the main characters anymore. But who knows for sure, we'll just have to wait and see. So there we go. That is it, guys. That is all I have for you for today's video. As always, hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, you know what to do. Drop a like rating. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest videos on the channel. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, goodbye.